Yeah. Good looking out there. Yeah. Ha, it's Flav, you heard? It's Flav. Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah. Ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
Right. Welcome back to the motherfucking show.
What's good?
You heard? This guy is becoming a common guest on the show. Sooner or later, I think he's just going to be my co-host. We got to sit down and talk about that because, I mean, he's been on every show, every episode since I pretty much came back from the little hiatus that I took, which I ain't mad at. You know what I mean? We have good conversations.
It's fun.
He gives
Definitely
me ideas.
fun.
I give him ideas. This is what we do. So welcome back to the show. Again, I don't know which episode this is because I have so many to backlog and upload and, all of that type of stuff. I don't know. All of that will be in the description. But this is Trenton's Tavern. Y'all know how we do, man. We here on a Monday night, or Monday evening, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna get it popping. Thank you guys once again. You know how I do. Set the mood real quick. Thank you guys for all of the support, all of the like, comments, all of that good stuff. Continue to like, share, comment, tell somebody about the show, pass it on to somebody. And I mean, like, shout out to Janine for her new hoodies. You heard Ray got his too. He just not.
Yeah.
He just didn't.
I still got mine in the bag.
it's in
I got it in the bag.
We got him some merch finally.
Finally.
You know what I mean? So, shout out to her and her new hoodies. You know what I mean? These drinks is fire.
This will be episode 38.
This is 38?
This is 38.
Yikes. It's moving on up.
Up to 415.
I'm on to be 15. 415?
Yep.
Oh, all right. 415 on the subscribers. I'm with it. So, this is episode 38. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet. But, yeah, he came to me with this idea about this, about what he wanted to talk about. We kind of hit on this point before, but not specifically this. We was talking about this like within side other topics. Mm-hmm. So today is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to play devil's advocate all day. I'm playing devil's advocate all day, and he's going to pretty much try to lighten both sides. Like
he's going to try to argue the affirmative. Yeah,
It's
what I'm doing today.
He's going to try to let me know the good and the bad if he agree with the bad, because everything I got is all bad. You know what I mean? So, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to call this the social media effect. That's what this is going to be called. So, remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? And we're going to jump right into the topic of the day. So, was it last week last week? Last week he hit me up with the idea to talk about the effects that social media has on relationships, good and bad. Now, when he said this to me, I was like, okay, that's cool. And I started thinking, and I couldn't come up with one good thing, not one, that a good effect that it has on relationships, social media has on relationships. So I got four of the main things.
This is what's going to make this episode funny, because I totally agree with his opening statement. So I'm like really going to have to do some shit to try and make this work, because he flipped the script on me. I thought I was going to get to be the bad guy, and he is not letting me today.
I'm the bad guy.
This is going to be, I don't know.
So I got four topics that I think are the main things, you know what I mean? Like, and we'll see how much he can argue these or make light out of good in them. So this is going to be topic of the day. This is the social media effect, and we're about to get into it right now. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. So my first thing is this. One of the main things that you have to have when you're talking relationships is trust and privacy, right? So, if you say if to me, two of the main things that you have to have is trust and privacy, it's almost impossible to keep trust and privacy on social media outlets. Not because you don't trust your significant other, but it's everybody else out there that's waiting for your downfall. You know what I mean? Like the guys that's just disrespectful, where they just don't care, or the women They don't care if you got a girl or not. You know what I mean? Like, and once you put something on social media, it's like it's out there.
Right.
It's never going away.
Right.
And it could be something so small that they're gonna make huge because they don't know what's going on within the relationship.
Right.
So if you can't keep trust and privacy within the relationship, social media should be it should 110% be off limits when it comes to relationships. I don't believe that having like that putting any of your business on social media is worth it, because it's always going to get misconstrued some way, somehow, no matter what it is. Like, it could be something as simple as like, I'm sitting on the couch, you know what I mean, playing the game. She come in, she want to take a selfie, and I just throw my phone to the side, but my phone end up landing on his face. So somebody see that she took a picture and they see my phone in the back with face down, they're gonna be like, oh, he cheating on you, why his phone face down, blah blah blah. And it's like, you don't know that I just threw my phone to the side, you know what I mean, just to take this picture. I didn't purposely do that.
Right.
So then that's gonna have her thinking, you know what I mean, like that brings that into that. Maybe if she's that type of woman, maybe
it does.
You know what I mean? So that's my first thing. I don't know if you can make light of that, but if you can't keep privacy and trust in it, you know what I mean? Like, because people are going to try to sway you somehow, some way, because they don't care.
So the privacy argument is hard, and here's why. We live in a society now to where literally nothing is fucking private.
Exactly.
Because it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is private anymore. So the first time you don't post a picture,
exactly,
or you don't check in over here, over there,
yeah,
to some people, you're automatically trying to hide something.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's kind of trying to take the lesser of two evils, to where it's like, you know, let me post this picture just so it won't start a fight. I'm not saying that you should,
I got you.
but you know, some of it's like, let me just post this to say, or you know, just post it so it doesn't start a fight. Now, the trust thing, that's...
Let me post this so I'll come back to that.
Well, that was like a bullshit example. But I mean, it's like, I find it funny, like, because I know some people, and I know you know some people who, for lack of a better word, they're whores. And... whores. And they're in relationships, and with the way people just take your picture like with reckless abandonment. Mm-hmm. You know, we see all the memes and we see the shit on Facebook, the person that wears the fucked up outfit that they never looking at the camera, somebody that snuck their picture. So it's funny when I see some of these guys and gals out here doing this dirt. It's like, because the Big Brother watching.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is, you don't know who Big Brother is.
Exactly.
Somebody taking a random picture of some shit with you just being in the way.
Exactly.
Can get you busted on if you're trying to do some dirt, or even if you're not trying to do some dirt, you might just be out with the homies or whatever, and you know, there'd be that one chick on the dance floor that twerks on every song, no matter what song, and just because you staring at her ass, somebody who might be taking a picture of the girl, you in the background looking at her ass, it's like, oh, look at him, he do it. So it's gonna get construed however it's gonna get construed.
Yeah.
But that is why you have to have a solid foundation. If you have a solid foundation in your relationship to begin with, that should not matter.
But it shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. But what if you keep getting like placed into this stuff, like, and you have no idea? You don't think that at some point in time she's gonna start to believe this? Because it's just like, why are you always getting caught in this and that, or blah, 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 with the example that you made?
Well, first of all, if you keep getting caught in dumb situations, that can be your fault. I'm not saying looking at a bitch's ass is dumb. But by no means am I saying that, because everybody, listen, y'all need to stop this. Everybody, women, y'all look too. Y'all just a little smoother with
y'all look too, especially when they got the.
I admit, man, sometimes we can be done because we don't look. What I like to call it, I call it ugging. You see something walk by and you just be like we get a little dumb. That's just us. But y'all look too. Y'all just smoother with it. Everybody fucking look. It's looking.
Yeah.
It's like you can go to the store and not buy nothing. It's called window shopping. Everybody looks. Stop acting like people fucking don't. If anybody tries to say you don't, I don't care what bitch you got at home, what nigga you with. Trust me. There is always somebody that looks better, has a better ass.
Facts.
There's another chick, you're looking at that dude because you like his dick print and them gray sweatpants or whatever. Somebody, you're looking. Everybody looks.
Everybody looks.
But there's nothing wrong with looking. Because everybody does it. It's natural. As long as you ain't being disrespectful with it, it shouldn't matter. So I just think that's kind of that one right there, like that's kind of a no-win situation. You can do certain things to appease your partner to make it look like it's not, but on something like that, they're going to believe what they want to be. Like I had a friend of mine put up a post the other day and it literally said, if you're dating somebody and they refuse to post a picture or they refuse to change their relationship status or whatever, then they're automatically trying to hide something. Now, even though my friend who posted that, she was saying that to be funny, I know some motherfuckers who think like that. I have dated some women who actually think like that, and I think it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, because I'm not that social media type person, you know what I mean? Like, I like to post stuff every once in a while, but I rather keep my relationship off of social media.
I have never been one to post when I'm dating somebody. I've never been one to post it. I never have, because people are messy.
Yeah, every once in a while, like when I was in a relationship or whatever, every once in a while, I'll post a picture here and there, like if we go out of town or if it's a special event or just if I see something funny or whatever the case may be. But I'm always one to, you know what I mean, like just keep that within the confines of our relationship. Because people judge everything, you know what I mean? They're gonna find some type of insecurity in everything. But I get real protective over my girl.
Okay.
So it's better for me to keep them off anyways, because it could be the simplest thing. Like it could be the simplest thing. It's not even a malicious conversation, you know what I mean, or a malicious comment that's posted. But if I don't like it, I'm gonna take offense to it, and it's gonna piss me off. You know what I mean? So I just rather keep it all off anyway. So, so you said that is the privacy thing, but what about the trust thing?
If you are letting social media fuck up the trust in your relationship, you didn't have no trust to begin with, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And I say that because, again, once you begin to put you
have to give a better example. Because here's the thing. Because trust in what? Because here's the thing. If I'm, let's just say for sake of argument, let's say I'm in one of them Facebook groups that show all the IG models or whatever the fuck they even call themselves now. If you met me and I was liking pictures in that group, if I did that and you knew about that when I met you, if I'm still doing it now, because it's just a picture.
But you got to stop after you get in a relationship.
Why?
Exactly.
No, why?
Because things change after that.
What changes? What? All of a sudden ain't nobody pretty no more?
Nah, it is, but the like button, that's what I'm saying. You liking that when you were single opposed to you liking it once you get into a relationship, there's two different effects. It's just like I was telling my friend the other day, like when you get into a relationship, once you attach that relationship title to your situation, then comes entitlements with that. Not entanglements, entitlements.
See, we about to switch roles for a minute. No, fuck that. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, bro. This is what I'm talking about with the trust thing. This is why it's not good. Because, I mean, it can go to a certain extent unless you got years in, like my mom and my dad, you know what I mean? And I know some older couples that then went through some stuff with that as well.
Are we talking about the thumbs up like or the heart emoji like?
It don't matter.
It kind of does.
It don't.
The heart emoji is the one that be causing issues though.
And the thumbs up.
Nah.
Because your girl gonna see you continuing to like all of these chicks with these fat asses and blah blah blah, and she gonna be like, well, what? Like, why are you liking that? What's making you like that picture?
Why does it matter?
What you mean? Why does it matter?
I'm asking you to explain it to me.
It matters because you have a girl at home. Women don't want your attention nowhere else, Reddy. You know that. They don't want your attention nowhere else but on them, bro.
Okay.
You liking pictures of any other chick besides them, unless they like close friends or they family or something like that. You liking IG models is saying you liking what you see in that. Now, just like you said, that's exactly what we're saying. But it's harm. There's no foul and look but don't touch. It's window shopping. Everybody look cool. The problem becomes when you tap the button, when you double tap and like the picture, or you tap the heart emoji or whatever. That's when the problem comes. Because it's like, okay, you seen it and you could be like, damn, she bad, like, but you didn't have to go as far as liking it. And you're constantly doing it, especially if you in some type of like group, Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in like 10 years, but if you in like some type of Facebook group or something like that, like, yeah, fam, she's gonna take offense to that, and that right there could lead to trust issues. Because again, once you get the title,
if me liking pictures,
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
If me liking pictures of some chicks that, for one, I ain't never go to meet.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I can say for me, I can say for me to a moral certainty.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now. If when this pops off and we become famous, all of those chicks are gonna become normal to us. They're gonna be around. They're gonna want to be around. I'm
gonna be too old by then. I ain't gonna be able to fool with
nigga. No. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Do you see all the gray hair right here, nigga?
I got gray too.
Not like me. You got like 2-3 strands.
I'm just saying, it's possible.
I got a whole infield coming in down here.
It's possible, bro.
But what I'm okay.
They just regular chicks. They're regular chicks that just look good.
I'm not talking. No.
That's all I'm saying.
No. I'm not talking about regular chicks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about the chicks that when we turn this off, we leave and can go see them right now.
You talking about IG models and stuff right now?
Yes.
Or whatever.
Whatever
they are, right?
Women call them thought. They automatically thoughts. I don't know. All these women hating on other women. I find that funny. Anyway.
What I'm saying is it's not out of the realm of us getting famous and possibly being in the same area as these guys.
I'm not saying that it is, but what I'm saying is if me clicking a button is causing that much of a problem,
mm-hmm.
to me, that means our foundation is kind of fucked up.
Okay, so if you found out that your girl was liking all types of I don't know if there's Instagram male models. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know nothing about them. But if these niggas is wearing sweatpants and they prints is all in it and she ain't liking, she got 100 likes on just those type of pictures, you not gonna feel no type of way? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I will.
I'm weird.
So you wouldn't care?
I kind of wouldn't.
That's you. That's fine. That's fair. I just be like, why you keep liking all of these pictures though? Like, what's the problem with like, what are you trying to say? Like, what's making you?
See,
like
so the thing I've always heard people say, it's not the likes, it's the comments.
Fam, it's all the same thing to me.
Nah, comments can be way different.
Yeah, comments you
are actually saying.
You're actually expressing, but it's just as bad. It's just as bad.
Some of these bitches is getting paid for the likes. They are.
A lot of them are.
That's what I'm saying.
But still,
I'm always like the way
that away from me and mine. That's all I'm saying.
The way it's been broken down to me, like the comments is more of the problem from women I have discussed this issue with. Comments has been more of the problem than the actual likes.
I guess I don't have that issue. I don't have a girlfriend. But
I don't have that issue. Don't nobody want my ass. I'm just over here. At this point, I just want somebody to go out to eat with. That's where I'm.
Yeah, I don't have that issue right now, but I definitely, can understand. I can understand it. It's just it's the stigma.
I'm not saying. Okay, I'll rephrase it a little bit. I'm not saying that I don't understand it. I guess where I get stuck at, as if I'm not commenting and if I ain't using the heart emoji, I guess I'm not seeing the big deal. So see,
we got two different views on it, but to me, it's all the same, dog. To me,
and like this is why I will be by myself for a long time because I just don't see certain. I'm fucked up in the head. I just don't see shit the way a lot of other people see it. I don't think that should be. Now, if I was commenting, leaving the emojis with the heart, with the face, with the hard eyes, and the lips with the
thing
the
is,
like.
the thing is, if you're gonna like it, you might as well comment.
No, it doesn't even make sense.
It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing.
It is not.
I'm trying to tell you. I've been with women and talked to women, dated women that hate the fact that I love Rihanna so much. Women don't want your attention nowhere else but on them.
No, that part.
I'm probably never ever gonna meet Rihanna, which I hope I do, but
I hope you don't.
I hope I do.
Because I done read stories about her. I think she would hurt your feelings, and I don't want to see that happen.
Oh no, she probably would. I just want to meet her. I don't want to date her in real life. Well, if she gave me the chance to date her,
right, see, so
I definitely would,
but
but I don't know. She might hurt my feelings. I love her though.
I don't know. This is okay. Yeah,
all right.
We got different. Like I said, that's something I don't. I guess in that aspect, I'm just weird. I don't look at it that way.
Okay.
Now don't get me right now. Maybe if she's like if I'm dating somebody and she's commenting on these pictures and saying certain shit, maybe then.
But not if she just liking.
It's just it's a fucking lie. That's like
not if she.
That would be like basically saying, if you get in a relationship with a girl, you basically tell her to, if she's on IG, get off, because IG is for likes. IG's not even, Instagram ain't even really for comments. It's really for likes. That's the whole purpose of IG. So that would basically be like you telling her you meet somebody tomorrow and y'all get in a relationship, and just to add a little spice to it, let's say you met her on Instagram, just for sake of this discussion, and then the minute y'all get in a relationship, you look at her and say, yeah, I'm gonna need you to shut that down. Like, that, it don't make sense to me, because for one, you might have not met her had it not been for that platform. You may have not even met her. And it's literally just a like. It's what the thing is for.
Liking can get out of control. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, no, now that's fair, and I'm not saying that it can. I don't think that should be an automatic fucking death sentence.
It's not.
Because
I didn't say it was a death sentence.
That's like all of a sudden when you get in a relationship, you ain't supposed to watch porn no more.
Well, some women. That's a whole nother conversation.
Shit, nigga, I bet I still watch it.
Some women don't like that.
Shit happens.
Just saying, bro.
Just saying.
All right, cool. So that's.
I might be in the need and shit work. I gotta do what I gotta do.
But she don't gotta know you doing watching it.
They know we watch it.
I know, but she don't have to know if she at work. Like,
why would I hide the fact I'm watching porn?
You don't have to hide the fact. I'm just saying she ain't gotta know.
I mean, it ain't like I'm gonna call her and tell her or
exactly.
I don't know. I'm kind of nasty like that. I might send her a video or something.
We're not about to do that. All right. So. All right.
Oh shit.
So privacy and trust is my things on that one.
I'm with the privacy part.
We didn't agree on the trust part, but whatever. The next thing, I kind of said it in the first thing, was no matter what's going on, do you believe that people on social media will always try to make something out of nothing? And the reason I'm asking that question is because social media is strictly for attention. I don't care if it's good attention or bad attention, whatever the case may be. When you post something, it's strictly for people to see.
It's a form of entertainment.
You know what I mean? It's that's what it is. So when like I said, with the little situation of us taking a picture of my phone being face down, really not, and I'm not knowing, you know what I mean? Like what happened before the picture was taken, they take that and blow it up. You know what I mean? Or something as simple as I'd be like something like I can't wait for the day to be over or something. They're gonna automatically think that I'm having an issue with my girl. If they know that I'm in a relationship. Everybody's always gonna make something out of nothing when it comes to you and your relationship, no matter what you post at any given time.
So to me, that's one of the things to where it's kind of like you got to take the good with the bad. Because here's the thing: people were doing that before social media.
Yeah, but they were.
It's just more out there now.
That's what I'm saying. It's different now.
So normally,
hold on, before I forget, it's different now because before, in order for me to say if people would do it if they knew, because I would have to tell people that I was having a bad day and what the reason was. Now it's just that could just be my thought, and they automatically gonna attach that to me and my relationship.
So there's two ways to look at that. If people who really don't know you or her, or vice versa, her or
that's 75% of
and you post something like that, to me those are people fishing.
That's what people do.
Well, but instead of focusing on the 75, let's talk about the 25, the other 25% that maybe do know both of y'all and do know y'all shit. If
25% of people do not know my shit.
If they're the ones commenting and saying shit, then to me, whoever's friend that is, regardless whether it's yours or hers, to me that's y'all's fault, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm about to tell you why.
Go ahead, I'm listening, dogs.
Because people talk.
You're absolutely right.
People talk. So if you got that one confident or whoever you talk to about certain shit, if you publicly post it and they think it's about something, if they comment on it, they're not going to think they're doing anything wrong because you put it out there for the public to begin with. Even if what you put out there has nothing to do with what they think it is, but because you have told them certain shit about your relationship, some motherfuckers are going to go ahead and comment. Because even with your best friend, even with Hop, if you get in a relationship with somebody, I'm a firm believer in, even with your best friend, you still got to. I'm a firm believer in some shit needs to just stay in the house. Just does. But now, if you choose to tell somebody something, you can be mad, not necessarily at the person, at yourself. Because when you choose to tell somebody something, there is a chance, regardless whether they've kept every other secret for the past 15, 20 years, there is a chance some shit could slip or leak. Or they just speak on something they not supposed to just because they know the situation. That's the risk you take when you tell somebody something. And then when you post it publicly, it's for everybody at that point.
Absolutely.
That's why I said it's kind of a good and a bad thing. You got to take what comes with it. If they're wrong, you can just laugh at it like, okay, you motherfuckers are stupid because y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But if there's a person who does know what you're talking about and they decide to comment on it, kind of makes you hypocritical to get mad because it's like, dude, you put it out there for the public.
Yeah, but if I am, all I'm saying, for instance,
people will assume what they want.
But all I'm saying is, if I say I'm having an effed up day or whatever, and then whoever, if it was you, if it you knew what was going on with inside my relationship or whatever the case may be, and I'm just like, damn, I had an effed up day today, blah blah blah. I had a little argument with Shorty, I not putting that on Facebook or social media or whatever, just saying I had an effed up day, but it was a plethora of things, not only Shorty, but it was other stuff that fell. And then you just decide to comment on, you say something oh, don't even worry about it, just hold your head up, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
With you knowing that's not, I don't know what specifically you're talking about.
Okay.
As my friend, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't, you could be talking about numerous things because you know everything that happened, you know what I mean? But with somebody seeing you, they know how close you and I are. You know what I mean? 100% of the time, they're gonna think, oh, this nigga knows what's going on in the relationship too. So he's talking about the relationship. 100% of the time, bro. And we definitely could not be talking about anything that has to do with a relationship.
Right.
But they're gonna think, okay, key. If the best friend is commenting on it, like, it must be trouble in paradise. Why do people automatically go to that as the worst thing?
Because of what's on there.
When it comes, but all I said is I had an effed up day.
Because so, in my opinion, the reason people do that, because you're going with the stigma or stereotype of what 85-90% of people post when they post that, what it means, and people are just running with that.
So they automatically just think it's the relationship.
Yeah, because sometimes because they're basing it also off of what you're like. If you're the type of person who, like, if you post all your relationship problems or your cuddy buddy problem, whatever entanglement you're in, if you post if you're one of them people that literally like post every motherfucking thing, and you put up a post like that, because of your post history, motherfuckers are gonna look at it. Okay, some other bitch didn't piss them off or did, or this one then did. So, I mean, it's stupid for that to be your basis, but on the flip side of it, it's also correct for them to make that basis, because some people, there's a couple ways to look at it. There are those who are just trying to start shit. There's a person who probably follows you on social media for whatever reason, because they think you funny, they like the memes you post, whatever, and they're just looking at the history of shit you posted, like, well, he posted all this other shit about women that fuck him over, do this wrong, so he must be talking about some new chick. And then there's that one who literally has no idea what's going on, and that'll be the one that'll do what you said. That'll be the one that'll say the encouraging words like, keep your head up, don't let that post could have meant your mom or somebody died. They talking about keep your head up. I want to hear that, but I'm just saying. But they're guessing. So it's one of those three things. How you choose to deal with it, that you can't blame on social media. I don't think you can. Because here's the thing. When you post something, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's positive, negative, whether it's something about business, social, doesn't matter. Once you post it and it's out there, it's fair fucking game. And I'm a firm believer, like, if you don't want people commenting, or if you don't want to hear other people's opinions on certain shit on your post, don't post it.
Simple.
Don't fucking post it.
Yeah.
Because I crack up when I read certain shit. Now, somebody will post something and there'll be that one guy that, like, it's election time right now, so everybody's posting shit about Trump, Biden, this, that, and the other. And somebody will say something like, how can you do this? And then they want to cuss that person out because they're not agreeing. It's the typical angry, well, you can get the fuck off my page, yada, yada. You put it out there for it to be talked. It ain't like you put the post up and said, with a postscript, like, if you don't agree with me, don't comment. Like, once you put it out there, it is fair fucking game.
I agree.
And this goes back to also part of the problem, and we've talked about this on a couple different episodes. This wannabe politically correct world we live in, where everybody's so motherfucking sensitive to where you can't say nothing to nobody anymore without it being offensive. So
I agree with you. That's my whole point of just keeping your relationship off of social media.
Some people like to promote their relationship. Like to promote their relationships. They like to promote black love and all that other.
No, that's cool. But even with people posting that as a positive thing, there's gonna be people that find some type of negative in it.
There's gonna be people that find negative in everything.
In everything. That's what I'm saying. Just keep it off of there. That's why I'm saying.
You don't have to keep it off of there if you're willing to accept that that's what comes with it.
Yeah, but you could avoid it all by not just posting it.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm saying is, if you are open to the fact that whenever you post something, and this is even beyond the realm of relationships, if you are open to the fact that whenever you post something, regardless whether it's about a relationship, your parents, your job, your kids, the bullshit you see going on at the bar, whatever, if you are willing to accept that there's a chance somebody gonna say something that you don't like, then you're fine. Now, if you can't accept that, then what you said is absolutely right, my nigga. Don't even post it.
Don't post it.
Don't post it. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care how much you need to motherfucking vent. Don't post it. And if you really want to vent like that, He's like one of them other motherfuckers that have a second page where.
Nah, see, that's doing too much.
Dude, I know people that got like 8, 9 pages. It's on my
That's
nerves.
doing the most, bro.
I tell all of them. I tell all of them, like, what's the main page you on? That is the one I'm dealing with. I'm not dealing with these other.
If I didn't, if honestly, if you completely honest with you, this is off subject. If I didn't have to like promote the podcast and stuff, like and promote my merch business that's coming out and all of that, I wouldn't have social media. I wouldn't have it at all.
I had got rid of everything. I remember for a minute I had got rid of Snapchat and Instagram. I kept Facebook because I had personal relationships with people on there, and then like for me, it is literally entertaining seeing some of this shit that some people post. It literally just cracks me the fuck up.
So, yeah,
it's an entertainment thing for me more than anything. Because I'll be the first to admit, I am the you don't have Facebook. I am the subliminal king. I will put up a post, and you will think my world has came to a nuclear ending just because of some shit I didn't put up there. Yeah. And I'm the type of person, like sometimes when shit pops in my head, I'll just post it to see what type of reaction I get. Because I'm one of them people, like, this is all y'all. 99% of the shit I post, it is not about my life. It is bullshit. It is literally a conversation starter just to see what some people will say. That 1% that is actually true, you kind of won't know when it is true because I have so much bullshit on there, you won't be able to feel, because it's entertainment for me. Sometimes it's a nice little break just to see how stupid or ignorant some other people are acting or just what's going on somewhere else.
All right, cool. All right, so the third thing I have on here is you're going to have to explain this to me as well. The third thing is insecurities, right? So how do you protect
you can't.
How do you protect insecurities when it comes to your relationship or your significant other?
I cannot be I can't be the affirmative on this one because you can't.
You cannot do it.
And if a person is, so I'm gonna tell you something about what happened to me. This literally
story time with Ray.
No, because this is awesome. Because this goes into exactly. This goes into this insecure, all that. So I was dealing with somebody, and it was the typical beginning stages of the thing. When you send the good morning, the good night text, all that bullshit. Woke up one day. Well, no, got off work. Got home before I went to bed. Sent the good night text, whatever. Woke up the next day, still no text. No text back. Cool, no problem. Might be busy at work. No big deal. So when I wake up, I send a good afternoon text. Get up, get in the shower, go to work. A whole day goes by. I don't hear nothing. Here's what pissed me off. This person, they had been posting stuff that day. Now, hold on. Hold on.
That's another thing.
Hold on.
That's another thing.
The stuff they were posting, because they have a side business, was all business related. I didn't have a problem with that. You're trying to get your money, get your paper, boo boo. Do what you're doing. That wasn't the post that made me mad. Okay. The post that pissed me off, because they were putting the business shit on their Facebook and their Instagram.
Okay.
The shit that pissed me off was something they posted on Snapchat.
Okay.
Because the post on Snapchat was a literal personal post. It was just like a bullshit post of them like singing a song. And it's like, you had time to do this. You couldn't even tell a nigga hi. That's honestly how I felt.
All right.
So, I was mad. Had been drinking. I made a little video. Put it on all my shit. And it said, now, I just want to point something out. When I made the video, I didn't say nobody's name. I didn't tag anybody. Nothing.
You didn't have to.
We'll get back to that. But no, because I'm glad you said that.
Didn't have to.
I'm glad you said that.
Because she knew it was for her.
Fine.
Or him.
Wow, really? Is that what we doing? No more Hennessy. Can we take this away? Like, that's fucked up. Now
I'm just saying, I
put up a video that said there are 24 hours in a day. It takes 2.5 seconds to text somebody hi. if I'm not worth 2.5 seconds, I don't need to be in your life. That's how I was feeling, because I was mad. I felt I had a right to be mad. I'm not saying, because I looked at it, all you had to do was take text and say hi back. I'm not saying we had to have a conversation, anything like that. I'm busy, you're busy. I get all that. All you had to do was say hi.
Okay.
The next day, this person called me, cussing me the fuck out.
Why?
Because basically, in their mind, I had embarrassed them all over Facebook. I threw them under the bus. That was some petty shit. I wasn't being a grown ass man. I was basically acting like a bitch. Is basically what they said. And they was like, well, we don't need to talk no more. And the way I looked at that, because here's what bothered me about the whole thing. I said, the fact that you would get that mad about that, to me, because had the role been reversed, I wouldn't have got that mad.
You did kind of get that mad.
No, I'm saying if I was them, I wouldn't have been mad to the point to where I'm calling you cussing the fuck out. Calling you, cussing you the fuck out.
No, but they hurt your feelings because they ain't text you back and they was posting. Your feelings was hurt.
I don't have a problem with that part.
So you kind of was that mad. You just subliminally cussed them out by saying that. Then they just took it upon.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They took it upon themselves to say, "Oh, I'm gonna call this nigga and cuss him out," instead of doing it subliminally. You just said that you were the subliminal king anyway.
I am.
All right, so they took it upon themselves to call you and cuss you out.
They was in tears.
But that.
Why are you laughing? That's why I don't tell you shit. Y'all see how your friends do you, man. What is why?
What? She was in tears, or he was in tears.
Stop with the heat. Stop with this heat, nigga. Oh my god. Stop with this heat. They was in literal that
like boo-hooing,
like them. Like boo-hoo, angry type, because you know there's your sad tears, right, and then there's them angry tears.
Some angry alligators.
Angry, yeah. But yeah, about how disrespectful I was, that I embarrassed her in front of everybody. I'm like, first of all,
that plays. I'm glad.
But that's the part that pissed me off, because it's like, but just hold on. But it's like, first of all, who did I embarrass you in front of? Because here's the thing, nobody knows I was talking about you. Because here's the reason I said it. Because at that point, nobody knew about her. Not you, not Hop, nobody.
She knew.
Okay, but
that's
how?
Enough. And that's what I'm saying though. She knew, and that's enough for you to hit an insecurity, for her to call you and curse you out like that.
But that's my. But see, that was the point I'm trying to make. That's your insecurity. Because to get that. If you wanted to call and say you ain't like the way I handled that, that's one thing. But I wish I would have recorded the conversation. Like, nigga, the way she cussed me out, you would have thought me and her been dealing with each other for years. We got kids, and I was out here fucking Amber Rose or something. I was on just some nasty shit, embarrassing her in front of the whole world type shit. Like,
you embarrassed her in front of the whole world in her eyes. When you touch an insecurity. When you touch an insecurity like that with the message that you sent, bro, that completely shattered her world.
But that's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
That's the point.
It's not your fault. But the thing is, again, I'm like 3-0 on these points. There is no good that comes from social media. That's what I'm saying. She had nobody had any idea that when you posted that you were specifically talking about her, but she knew. So that was enough for her, for that to hit an insecurity, and for her to call you and cuss you out and say, well, we don't need to be talking if this is what's going to happen, yada, 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 whatever the case may be. This ain't even have nothing to do with the outside world. Now, just imagine if it was people that knew that you and her was messing around and you posted that. You know how that would have went 10 times as worse.
You know what was fucked up about
that? Would have went 10 times as worse, bro.
Just a quick postscript. You know what makes this even worse? What? Her never even fucked.
You didn't have a chance when she called you and cussed you out.
But I'm just saying. No, I was glad. I was glad we did. No, because if you get that crazy.
But you can't tell people how to react off of insecurities. You can't. That's something that you can't, bro.
You can tell an insecure person to check themselves.
You can, but that don't mean that they're gonna change. That don't mean that what you say and how you go about certain situations is gonna affect. Insecurity is something that was built up like probably from childhood all the way up until whenever.
Then if you are the type of person that is that insecure, for one, you don't need to be in a relationship or trying to obtain a relationship.
Okay, let me ask you this though.
Two, you don't need social media because that automatically proves you can't handle nothing.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Nothing.
Social media is bad. That's my whole point.
It's only bad if you're insecure.
That's not true, bro.
Yes, it is.
That's not because social media.
If you secure in yourself, if you are secure in yourself and secure in your relationship,
that does not
fuck
matter. That does not matter. Social media can make you insecure about certain things because everybody's going to try to find everything that's wrong and throw it in your face. But let me ask you this:
they don't need social media to do that.
Exactly, but it's different when you're dealing with it. Just like if you and I aren't talking, if I got an issue with me, okay, let's just put it like this. I got two questions, real quick. Why did you decide to, instead of saying something to her? Why did you decide to post that? Because I know you said good morning, good night, all of that other stuff, and that's why
I left the part out. So before I posted that video,
why did you decide to take it to social media and say that, knowing it was gonna affect her, knowing she knew?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that. For one, I didn't think it would affect her like that. You would have to understand the type of person she is, because she's one of them people that come across cold-hearted, like they have no feelings and nothing can ever hurt.
Yeah, they lie. Women lie.
Okay. But before I made that video, I did send her a text about it.
Okay. So why didn't you just leave it at that? Why did you feel the need to post that? Because you knew she was going to see that?
Actually, no. I didn't think she would see it because she never looks at none of my shit anyway. At least that's what she said.
But she's seen that one. She lied. Women lie.
Because actually,
you know this.
Everybody lies.
True, but
just women. Everybody.
No,
lies.
Everybody lies. You're absolutely right. What I'm saying is sometimes, because apparently you and her wasn't talking that. Y'all wasn't talking that long. So y'all was.
No, I didn't say that.
You said y'all didn't even do nothing.
What is there a rule when we got the fuck all of a sudden like the?
There's no rule.
It's like, is there a timetable on when you supposed to fuck?
There's no rule, but you.
No, we talking for. I'll tell you off camera. We talking for a minute.
Okay. Okay. Either way, it still doesn't take away from the fact that you posted that purposely. Like you posted that so somebody can see it. But nobody.
I posted that to help people.
No, nigga. No, you did not. No, you did not. You posted that. No, you posted that because she was posting. She was posting about her business. She wasn't.
Didn't have a problem with that.
You didn't have a problem with it, but you knew you was texting her off, and she was ignoring you or whatever she was doing. She didn't hit you back, so you knew posting something on social media, and she was posting about her business. She was going to be on there. She was going to see the shit.
Let me ask you a question.
Simple.
Let me ask you a question. Since you tried to throw it on me, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
So, because you said I made the video on purpose for her to see it, which I didn't. I made the video because I was pissed. I didn't give a fuck who saw it. Here's the one thing I will say: when I made the video, there was no malicious intent.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. Because if I wanted to be malicious, I could have. No, here's one thing you don't know about me because you didn't know. No, for real. And I'm being honest because you didn't know me at this time in my life. I used to have a terrible. I'm not proud of it. I can talk about it because of how I've grown from. I used to have a terrible, vindictive side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when I say vindictive, like
bad.
Not petty vindictive. Like, I was bad. You fucked me over or hurt me, I was gonna get your ass. I was that dude. I was.
Okay.
I was. So, and that's why I say, like, if I was really trying to be malicious or an asshole or some shit like that, me being the type of guy I used to be, I would have tagged her. I would have said her name. I'd have made sure people knew who I was talking about.
All right.
But my question I wanted to ask, so, because you said I saw the post and felt some type of way, and fine, I did. But let's flip it.
Thank
She
you.
she knew I was gonna see this post. So where's her accountability in this shit? Because if you got time to post this shit all day while you're at work, mind you, 2 seconds, like what is HI? That's literally 2 seconds. Like HI. If you can post all these other shit, these videos for your ads, this, that, and the other, which take a little more time because you gotta fuck with the graphics, the editing. Plus you're at work. Your regular job for 9 hours. You can do all that while you there.
But she can't say hi.
You just can't say hi. Even if you just say hi, I'm busy, or just hi.
So you asking me where's her accountability?
Yeah. Because no, the reason I'm asking because you said I saw the social media thing and get pissed. And I got pissed. What I'm asking is like on the flip side of it, because you said I made the video because I knew she would see it.
Mm-hmm.
She knew I would see those posts.
Yeah, but that wasn't about you though. That wasn't she knew you would probably see him, but it wasn't personal. That was about her business. She was posting business posts.
So she gets a pass.
Yeah, because clearly, I mean, if you seen her posting some personal stuff,
Which I did.
the same day
Yes.
before she talked to you.
Yes.
Okay, you didn't say that before.
I did.
No, you said you was
when you rewind this and look at it.
You said all of her posts was about the business.
I said the post on Facebook and IG was all about business. I said she did one Snapchat post that was personal of her just fucking around in the car. You know how some of these girls.
You didn't say that, bro.
Rewind.
You didn't say that.
We're record. When you rewind and edit this, that is fucking in there.
Well, if you
And
said
y'all,
that,
I want y'all to clown him in the comments because that was in there.
Okay, if you
that's
said
the
that.
post that pissed me off because
Okay.
it's like,
Well, that makes sense.
You had time to do your little,
yeah.
and it was, you know, the thing on Snap where you hold the button down and keeps recording.
Yeah.
You had time to do this little 20, 30-second fake music video of you lip syncing.
Yeah. Okay,
Even if you didn't type hi, you could have just, nigga, you could have sent the wave hand. Like,
Okay.
you know, like,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Were y'all together? Like as a couple?
It was complicated, but yeah.
Oh, y'all was a couple.
We were talking. What does talking mean nowadays? Does that mean you are,
Fam,
you ain't necessarily a couple, but that's the person?
I don't know.
No, because there's different, there's like dating. So
Right.
dating.
Right, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm about to break it down for you. No, I'm about to tell you where we were. So there's dating.
Okay.
Dating is when you're basically doing what you're doing. If you're single, you can go out with somebody Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Can't nobody's feelings be hurt because you're dating.
Right.
This is how I explain it. That's dating. Talking, when you go from dating to talking me, you ain't necessarily a couple, but you're exclusively trying
Yes.
to talk to that person
Yes.
because that's where you were trying to get.
I agree.
So I'll say we were talking.
Okay.
I can't claim it and say, you know, I can't claim it and say that I was hers and she was mine. We were talking.
So with that talking title, you feel that she was obligated to speak to you when you spoke back or when you text her?
I don't like how you phrase that because that's kind of a trap question.
It's not a trap
It
question.
kind of is a little.
Not a trap question.
It's loaded as fuck.
It's a real question.
It's loaded as fuck.
It's a real question.
I don't want to
Do
say
you feel she was obligated to talk to you back?
no.
Because
No.
if she was
No.
your girlfriend, you would expect something back from her.
Yes. So do I feel she was obligated? No.
Okay.
But
She didn't talk back.
that's rude though.
Is
That's rude.
I agree.
That's
I
rude
agree
as fuck.
with you. It is super rude. But you retaliated in a manner that you shouldn't have on social media, which caused the whole breakup or the whole dysfunction.
I don't disagree with that.
And I said why. You still haven't answered why you decided to do that.
You said what?
Why did you decide to? Why?
Here's the funny thing. I posted like 12 videos that night. Only the first one was about that situation. The next 12, when I was in the garage with my cigar and my screwball, I was just talking shit about all types of shit after that.
That's cool, but the first one was malicious.
It was not
It
malicious.
was malicious.
No, it was because if it was malicious, I would have
And
made
you
it
know it,
malicious,
bro.
dude. No,
You know it.
I would have made it malicious, bro.
No, you just didn't point her out because you.
Right.
Okay, that's the only thing that did not make it specifically malicious, but it was malicious. That's why the outcome turned out what it was. Simple.
You know what's so?
I'm 3-0, bro. Sorry.
You 2-1. I ain't gonna say you. I ain't gonna say you 3-0. I say you 2-1.
All right. I had another question I wanted to ask,
It wasn't
so I
malicious.
forgot
It was petty, but it wasn't malicious.
And that caused y'all to stop talking.
For her, no.
She cussed you out.
She did. Well, no, actually, what caused us. What caused the stop talking part? So there was that initial fight. Then a couple days went by where, you know, sometimes you fight, you just don't speak to people. Long story short, she literally does owe me some money. So after a couple days went by, I sent a text. Like, you know, good afternoon. How are you? I said, I have a question. And I even I said, I'm not trying to start a fight. I said, I'm just asking. I said, the money that you owe. I said, not the money I gave you, because there was a difference. I said, the money that you owe. I said, am I getting that back, or do I just need to take the L? I said, if I got to take the L, it's cool. That's fine.
You a little slick mouth nigga.
But I'm
you
like,
a
hey,
little slick mouth nigga, because you know. So
first
of all, after the situation happened between you and her.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, listen, bro.
I'm sorry.
Listen. After this situation happened between you and her, she called you and she said what she said. Y'all was done or whatever. You knew right then and there, Red, that you was chalking that money up as a loss. You did not have to text her and say that.
No, I didn't know that.
You knew that.
No,
you didn't want nothing else to do with. She didn't want nothing else to do with you.
That's fine. You still no. So
she's not paying you your money.
No, because here's
you just paid her to get out of your life. Simple.
I wouldn't have paid her that much. No, because I'm a firm believer. Just sake of argument, you loan me $100 because we cool. Whatever. I tell you, I'm gonna pay you back. And let's just say every other time before when you've loaned me money, I've paid you back. We have a falling out, and a falling out to the point of where I don't want to be around this nigga no more. We are not going to be friends. I know we got some mutual friends.
I'm chalking it up as a loss. I'm not
even
ask you about that.
That's fine for you, but I'm saying the type of person I am. If I make you a promise, I'm going to keep it.
That's on you.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying I'm the type of person your word is your bond.
I'm not. It's a fact.
Your word is your bond. So
That's
if I tell you I'm gonna give it back,
that's on you.
You're gonna get it back.
That's on you to say that. But I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to ask you.
I was not chasing.
I'm not going to say.
No, I just want a clarification.
Nah, I don't even want that.
No, because
if you and I fall out, and I'm like, oh, I get this nigga $100. It's like, all right, well, I don't want nothing to do with this nigga no more anyway. So I'm chalking that up as a loss. Now, you as a person, your word is your bond. That's how you feel. You're gonna do everything in your power to get that money back to me, whether I ask for it or not, because you said you was gonna pay me back. But in my head, if I cut you off, you're off. You're done. I'll just take that 100 and chalk it up. It is what it is. You're never getting another penny out of me. That's it's simple.
Because that's my attitude too.
Yeah, I'm not about to chase you for $100.
But that was when the official break. So I sent that text.
She was mad.
Not in her first response.
What she said? I
no,
give
the first
you a little
Well,
$100.
it was more than that. But
it's always little when they owe you, right?
Yeah. And don't you hate? You ever notice? You ever notice when you complaining at somebody like?
Yeah, it's always little or
stuff,
stupid
like,
or something when they owe you.
Their stuff is always shit, and your stuff is shit to them. Like it goes back. No, so no, she had said, "I'm gonna give it to you on payday," and then like 3 hours went by. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Then like 3 hours went by. I'm at work. I get another text like, "You know what? I'm gonna give you back your money, but I'm done." And I was just like, "Okay."
I'll give you a little funky $300. Like, oh, it wasn't funky when you was about to be out on your
I know.
ass.
I
right?
hate when people
yeah.
do that shit.
Now it's funky because I want my money. Because I want my money back.
Like when a motherfucker call and ask you for $10 or $20 for lunch, and then when you ask for,
why you
I give you a little funky? Yeah, like if it was so funky, what the fuck?
Exactly.
I'm gonna let your black ass starve next time.
It wasn't funky when you was about to starve, when your stomach was eating itself,
bitch. That was a joke. Don't take that serious. That was a joke. I need y'all not to take that serious.
All right. So in my eyes, I'm 3 for 3 as to why
He
you
2 and
should-
1.
I'm 3 and 0 as to why you should not have your relationships out on social media.
We gotta
It's
start.
just-
We gotta start filming this somewhere else. 'Cause
I'm-
this little home field advantage
I'm
you're trying to
3
take.
and 0. It is what it is.
Okay.
Excuse me. I got one more, and I may or may not win this one.
Next question.
Cool. Next question is, okay, so the last thing I think that always happens with everybody, regardless whether you go on double dates in real life, whatever the question may be, putting your relationship out on social media or being so active with your relationship out on social media, do you feel like you are in a constant battle with others? Like to one up somebody?
No.
You do not.
No.
Explain, please, because I do. When you go on, okay, let's just say this. I got my girl, you got your girl.
Okay.
We go on a double date.
Okay.
It could be the smallest of double dates.
Okay.
Let's just say we going out to get something to eat, and then we gonna go to the movies, and then we gonna go to the club after. It's going to be some type of battle that you and I are not paying attention to, but the woman is gonna pay attention to. So
That's on them.
listen to me.
Sorry.
Listen. We go out to eat first, right?
Okay.
Boom. I'll pull my chair out for my girl, sit her down. You come in, you just sit down. You don't pull your chair out. Ding, that's one on you. Your girl has just taken tabs that you did not pull the chair out for her.
So now the only way I can win is to suck her titty at the table to try to prove a point.
let me talk to you, right?
Okay.
So boom, that's one ding on you. The food comes, I let my girl order, but you like, oh no, I already know what she want. You know what I mean? She's gonna get this is blah blah blah. You have her order down to the T. She didn't even have to order. You got her drink right, you had everything, and she looked at you like, oh shit, okay. Okay, now you just regain your respect back a little bit since you didn't pull the chair out. But guess who just got a ding? I did because I didn't order her stuff to the T. You know what I mean? Okay, dinner's over. We're even now. You and I are 1-1. We are 1-1 leaving, right? So we go to the car. I open my door for my girl to get in the car. You just get in the back seat, nigga, and let her. So boom, now I am now beating you because you are about to have 3 strikes and out, nigga. Like, okay, cool. So then when we go, we go to the movies or whatever. We watch.
Really put some thought
I'm
into
just
this
saying. The point I'm trying to make is what you're getting. I can go all night.
Go ahead.
I can go for the whole night,
ahead,
bro. I can explain the whole night. Anyways, the point I'm making is you're with a female or a significant other. Even in real life, if it don't have nothing to do with social media, you are constantly in a battle with other people, and you don't even know it. Social media intensifies that 50 times. In my head.
Okay.
In my head, it intensifies that more because with the example that I gave with you and I, we're close friends.
Okay.
So you and I are like, we just taking our girls out. Like, they probably know each other too if we going on double dates, but it's, well, he did this for her, like, why I don't get that treatment? Now that's times 50 because on social media, it's not just you and me. It's you and me and her friends and my friends and my cousins and they cousins. Like, it's more people. So when you posting certain things or when they see people posting certain things, they're judging that off of, or they're taking that like, oh, well, damn, he don't do that for me. He don't do that for me. Or I don't get this, I don't get that. You know what I mean? So that's it's not the final thing. It's not the last thing why I think that it's just bad to have your relationship so, you know what I mean, on social media and just so open. But it's one of the main things. It's one of the main 4 things that I think for that simple reason.
So first off,
it's a constant battle.
Everything he just said, that in itself is the reason you don't double date, because all you do is compete with the other couple. Whether you're willingly doing it or not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But but to me, that's in person. I don't think
it's the same thing on social media.
I don't think it is.
Explain, please explain. It's the same thing.
if me and somebody I'm dating, if we take a trip to motherfucking Dubai, we post all our pictures. In my mind, I'm not competing with anyone or trying to one up anybody. Me and my girl went to Dubai. We had a good time. I'm sharing this bullshit we did over there.
And then she just seen a picture of her friend that went to Dubai. They went to Paris. They went here. They went there. All in
That's
one trip.
all.
In one trip. And she like, well, why didn't we do all of that?
That's on her.
But y'all are a couple, so then it falls on you as well.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Bro, this is why you're gonna be single.
You're right. You are right. This is why.
This is why you're gonna be single for the rest of your life, Red.
First of all, any of y'all know that Dubai ain't cheap
at all.
I've looked it up, so
it's not a cheap trip.
If we go to Dubai, I mean, I don't want to sit here and say your ass need to be grateful, but
no, you do need to be grateful.
You need to appreciate we're going to motherfucking Dubai. If she lets it affect her like that, that is her problem. And if it becomes an issue,
it's your problem too.
No, it's not.
You're the man.
You ain't let me finish.
Y'all are a relationship.
I am the man.
Y'all
and I made the decision. I took your black ass to Dubai. Now we back at the crib, going back to our regular life. Yeah. If June and Tasha went to motherfucking Dubai, Paris, and Amsterdam, okay, well, bully for them. But we ain't doing that. We went here. We brought our ass back home, regardless whether that was all I could afford or all we could afford. Doesn't matter the reason. That's where we went. Maybe next year we'll go to one of them places.
But if you kept it on social media, you would have never seen it, right? It would never have been a comparison.
Because I'm not looking at it like that when I post it. And first of all, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the woman posting it anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking at it like that, though. If she chooses to look at it like that, no, that is on her. Because for one, you are not appreciating what you have.
No, that's necessarily not true.
If she looks at something like that and wants to bring it back to your face like, hey, why ain't we do this, that, and the other? First of all, why should it fucking matter?
Because you competing, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well,
she's competing.
Well,
by herself.
She's competing with you, nigga.
She ain't.
Y'all are a couple.
Fuck
y'all
that,
are one, nigga. She's competing.
Right. I am going to die old.
I'm just saying.
And alone.
These are the things that happen on social media. Because here's the thing about social media. It's addicting. Social media to me is the biggest drug in the world. The attention that comes with it and everything else. The likes and everything else.
Have you watched The Social Dilemma yet?
On Netflix, I have not.
Okay.
But I heard about it.
You need to.
I heard about it.
Oh yeah.
It's the biggest drug today.
It is.
So even if y'all have a steady foundation, like our parents and like older couples, like all my uncles and stuff, they married their wives when they was in their 20s or whatever, and they've been married for 40 and 40 years, whatever the case may be. You know why? Like a lot of stuff don't last today. Most of it is like off of social media, not having no privacy and stuff, because it just conflicts everything that goes on within a relationship. It conflicts everything. It can change mindsets. It can change standards within the relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. You do have the certain people, the certain women that are solid, you know what I mean, and they have some type of common sense where all of this stuff that we talking about today is not gonna affect them. You know what I mean? Like you have those one. The problem is finding those solid women, because it's not a lot of them in the world. You know what I mean? It's not a lot that that you're gonna come across every day where you can post it, whatever, and blah blah blah. Social media is just not gonna affect you and her's relationship. But for the majority of the part, social media is going to affect some type of something within your relationship.
If she lets that affect what y'all are doing, I don't care. That is on her.
It's on you too, that's your girlfriend.
Because we're not competing.
You're going to hear it though. So even if
I'm gonna let her say her piece, and then I'm gonna look at her like, you need to let this go. because that's not what it is. And if she wants to see it that way, and I'll come out, if she wants to see it that way, then yeah, I'm not the dude you need to be with.
And maybe it's not even for like personal use, or maybe it's not even what she really want, but maybe she just want more likes. You know what I mean? Maybe she just want more attention on social media.
She can get some. Find another way to get them.
I'm just saying. It could be different reasons as to why she feel like this is what y'all got to do.
That goes back to being insecure then.
Exactly my point.
I'm
4-0. It's just stay off of it.
This nigga's 3-1.
Let's just stay off of it. I'm 4-0.
I'm giving you.
He hasn't proven me wrong yet. There is no good that comes from you and your relationship being on social media.
What about the relationships that start from social media?
You lose them how you get them, right? That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say, Red. That's what they say.
Niggas mad, I swear.
That's what they say.
Okay. So that means your next relationship. So you don't want them to have social media at all.
I don't care if they have social media.
You kind of do, because
if
you're 4-0,
I'm 4-0. I'm definitely 4-0.
If you're 4-0,
listen,
social media is going to fuck up your relationship.
Listen. I've been in relationships with social media. Right? They don't technically, and they'll know. Whoever I'm dating will know. We don't have to put our relationship on social media. There will be times when I want to post you want to post me. Maybe she wants to post me a little bit more than I post her, because I'm not like that when it comes to a relationship. I'm really private when it comes to a relationship. So yeah, every once in a while I'll post her and whatever the case may be, but a lot of it I just avoid by not posting it. I'm not saying I can't make a relationship work with social media. I'm saying for all of the stuff that happens on social media, I think it's better to have boundaries when it comes to social media. If you feel some type of way, don't put it in a status. Come talk to me about it. You want to post the happy pictures and us only being happy and blah, 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 because I know people that have pretended just for social media. You know what I mean? Like they make it seem like it's one way, and in real life it's really not that way.
Oh, that's just stupid.
You know what I mean? I know people that's done it. And I know some women that has done that for the man just so he could keep his manhood. Cause she really holding it down in the relationship, but he on there flexing. I know it. I've seen it. It's stupid. But these things happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, and this is the type of social media kind of makes people get out of character sometimes, because in a real world, you're not gonna portray that in a real world.
I think it's 50-50. I think for some it makes them get out of character. I think for others it shows you who the fuck they truly are.
Absolutely, I agree with you. That's probably the only thing I agree with you. But yeah. All right, so that was the topic of the day. That's gonna be called the social media effect. In my opinion, I was 4-0. Just listen, to sum it up, keep y'all's relationships off of social media. Y'all can post about your family and your kids, you know what I mean? But just limit it. Be cautious of what you're putting on there, you know what I mean? And I think it'll work fine. Don't listen to nothing that this nigga read. Don't listen to nothing.
What do you say to the woman that says, if you don't post about our relationship, you're trying to hide something? What is your response to that?
I don't know. That's just who I am, though.
That's fine.
So I don't know how to come back to that. I don't know what to respond.
But what if the next person you met, because you don't like to post shit, they basically, I don't want to use the word ultimatum, but
they give it out.
You're kind of like, well, if you ain't willing to post me or whatever, then you're hiding something. You got another bitch at the crib, or you fucking somebody else, or some other shit.
No, because the thing is, you can make it known that you're in a relationship and just don't want to post about it.
There are some out there, if you ain't posted, there are some out there changing the status don't mean shit. If you are not putting that picture on there, you are hiding something.
Okay, but I'm saying that I'm not saying that I won't post you ever. I'm just saying it's gonna be very limited. That's all I'm saying. So you'll be known, like they'll know that I'm in a relationship and that I'm happy and blah blah blah. I'm just not gonna post something about you every day. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a rare occasion when I'm in a relationship, just to protect not only the relationship but more so you. It's my thing. I'm trying to protect you because I think you find one of my ex-girlfriends that I'm still cool with might not think that, and she has every right to post that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
That protection line, that don't work, bro. I'm trying to listen.
Maybe not.
I'm trying to tell you.
But and again, that goes back to what you were saying. I don't agree with you with too much on this, but if you don't think that we could have a sustainable relationship because I'm not posting you, that's on you, and you're not the right one for me.
3-1. Thank
Simple.
you. 3-1.
4-0. This is off
4-1. 4-1.
4-1.
That's a topic.
I'll take that. I'll take 4-1. I won the series though. Simple. You're the first person to win 4 games wins the series.
Oh my
God!
I can't wait to read the comments. I'm just gonna read the comments.
So that was that. That's the social media effect. That was topic of the day. I didn't think that conversation was gonna go like that. It went better than I thought.
It was funny.
It was funny. It's hilarious. But all right, so we're gonna move on over to cinema sit down. Let's do that. Because I normally do sports, but you know what? Matter of fact, let's do sports talk real quick. I'll just give y'all a little recap of what happened. His boys finally won.
Whoa. Don't say finally like we ain't won all year.
Y'all won a game this year? Jimmy G was back, though. He played good last
He
night.
was back last week when we got our ass kicked, too. So
Who'd y'all play last week?
Fucking Dolphins. They beat the shit out of the fucking Dolphins.
The Dolphins game?
They beat us like 43-17. It was terrible.
Okay.
But we beat the Rams last night.
They beat the Rams. Okay, cool. So, last night, just give y'all the rundown. The Ravens beat the Eagles. You already know how we do. Even though we almost lost that game. Well, I won't say lost, but we let them get close to tying it up. And we probably would have won in the overtime and ended up winning it because our defense is number 1 in the league right now. But the Ravens won. We beat the Eagles 30-28. The Texans and the Titans game was really good. They won in the overtime, but the Titans end up beating the Texans 42-36.
He's still undefeated too.
Yeah, they are. The Bengals lost to the Colts 31-27, which is really weird because at one point in time,
They had like 20 point lead.
it was like 24-3.
Yeah, I was just
Like going into the third quarter or something, and they let them come back and win, which is beyond me. But yeah, the Colts beat the Bengals. The Falcons finally beat the Vikings. They won a game finally.
After they fired the coach.
Oh my gosh, they finally won 40-23. The Broncos beat the Patriots 18-12, which is an odd score. The Giants beat the Washington football team 20-19. The Steelers demolished the Browns 38-7.
Baker got bitched.
Oh my gosh. Baker Mayfield was feeling the pain. They was all in the
Then his coach
backfield.
tried to lie for him, said he took him out
Because his ribs. Get out of here, man.
Him getting hit.
Nah, get out of here.
Took him out because he was
Whatever.
fucking up.
Right. So the Steelers won 38-7. The Bears beat the Panthers 23-16. The Lions beat the Jaguars 34-16. The Jets lost to the Dolphins 24-0. That's nasty. The Jets they have to be the worst team in the league right now. Oh my, that team is terrible.
I think they're the only team without a win, ain't they?
And they let Le'Veon go, and he just signed with the Chiefs, which is cheating.
I feel like it is.
That's cheating, bro.
Well, because they get to put him on a minimum contract because he still got all his guaranteed money from the Jets.
Oh my gosh, that's cheating.
Yeah,
well, whatever.
You cut or release a motherfucker. Whatever money you promised him guaranteed, because
Yeah,
that money
you
goes
gotta
into
get it.
escrow. Yeah,
Right.
so he got his.
So, the Jets lost to the Dolphins. The Packers and the Buccaneers was the game of the week. Aaron Rodgers looked shaken up by that defense because they won 38-10. He couldn't do nothing. And then the 49ers beat the Rams 24-16. And then tonight, actually in like an hour, the Chiefs play the Bills, which is going to be a really good game. That's on Fox. I think the Chiefs will pull it out, but the Bills they ain't nothing to sleep on. They decent. That's a
Josh
decent
Allen
team.
is coming into his
Yeah,
own.
for real. So that's going to be a really good game. You know I'm going to be watching.
Did the Cowboys play the Cardinals?
Yep, the late cap is the Cowboys versus the Cardinals, which
I hope the Cardinals beat them.
Dak is not in there. They got Andy Dalton backing up. I know Andy Dalton because he played for the Bengals. He rallied them to a win last week, but I think the Cardinals is the better team. So I think the Cardinals are going to win that game. But yeah, that's it for sports talk. All right, so that's sports talk. Moving on over to cinema sit down. So I watched a few things. Me and Red was talking about a few things. The first joint I got on my list is Hubie Halloween. It's an Adam Sandler like funny comedy, like horror movie. It's a Adam Sandler special though. I will say this: it is star-studded. It has a bunch of people in it.
I heard it was.
And you know Adam Sandler always put his people on. Yeah. So all of his people is in it. Keenan is in it. Keenan Thompson is in it. It's a bunch of people in it. It's a bunch of superstars in that movie. I'm not even gonna lie. And I think it's a Netflix exclusive. So whatever kind of deal Adam Sandler has with Netflix, it's nice.
Oh yeah,
because he makes his deals, he puts his movies out, and their budget has got to be bananas because it's a star-studded movie.
This is like his fourth or fifth one, I think.
Just on Netflix exclusive. So whatever deal he got with them, he winning because I like Adam Sandler. I like his movies. I wouldn't say this movie has a lot of retail, like a lot of replay value, but it's decent. You know what I mean? It's just something to watch. So that's the first one I watched. The second joint I started watching, so I didn't somehow got into these like true crimes podcasts, and I'm addicted to these true crime podcasts now, like because it's like real stories being told in different versions or whatever. So one of the joints that I got into is called the murder at White House Farms, and it's about this family, this husband, his wife, and I think they had a set of twins. You know what I mean? And it's too complicated to go into all together. But his mom had a farm. His mom and his dad had a farm. And he took his wife and his two boys to the farm one day. And he leaves to go back home to for work. And then the next day, or the next couple of days, the cops come to his house and tell him that all of them has been murdered, like execution style.
Oh damn!
The set of twins, his wife, the mom, and it was one other person that died in the house. I can't remember who it is, but it's great. Like it's awesome. That's on HBO Max is what I'm watching that on. But that's called The Murder at White House Farm. It's good, man. And then me and Red was talking about it. I think I already said it. I'm finishing up Nurse Ratched right now, and that stemmed from a movie called
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, one flew over the cuckoo's nest or something. Her character stemmed from that, but I was told to watch the show first because the show actually took place first, and then the movie was after. So I haven't seen the movie yet, but the show is absolutely crazy. It's good too. So Nurse Ratched is what I'm watching. I haven't seen it yet, but it's been recommended for me on Netflix. It's called The Trial of the Chicago 7. I know nothing about it. I just know that it's supposed to be based on a true story.
Based on a true story.
You know what I mean? It looks like something that may have happened, kind of like with When They See Us a little bit. I'm not really sure, but because I think all of these guys that I seen was all white. They wasn't black.
I thought they was Mexican. Were they white?
I don't know what they are. They just didn't look black.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna watch that too. It looks really good. So that's The Trial of the Chicago 7. And then the other true crimes joint that I'm gonna watch on Netflix is the American Murder. Like The Girl Next Door, The House Next Door, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I heard that's a true story as well.
So that was the one, I don't know if you paid attention, a couple years ago, the guy in Colorado that tried to say the wife and kids was missing.
He killed them? Or they don't know?
No. He did it.
Oh, he did it.
He killed his pregnant wife and their two kids.
See, I gotta watch it to see why if they find out and all of that good stuff.
Oh, you already know why. Oh, he did this over a piece of pussy.
Wow. See, I gotta watch it.
Oh yeah,
I gotta watch it.
When you watch, like
Did you watch it?
Yeah,
You seen the whole thing?
So they didn't do it like the other American Murder one, to where it's like a bunch of different episodes. It's like one episode. It's like an hour and 25 minutes
And
long.
they do it all in that.
They show like the crime scene, his interrogation, his confession. They break down the affair he was at. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool. That's what I'm watching right now. And then of course,
Pregnant wife and his 2 kids.
Yikes. And then of course I'm watching Lovecraft Country too. I think that
I'm like 2 episodes behind on that.
yeah, the last episode
was last night.
Yeah, the season finale was last night. I have not watched it yet, but I will be watching it sometime this week for sure. So that's all of the things. Hubie Halloween, Murder at White House Farms, Nurse Ratched, The Trial of the Chicago 7, and American Murder on Netflix.
And Netflix has finally put season 8 of Wentworth on there. For those of y'all who don't know about Wentworth, if you like the show Orange is the New Black, you will love Wentworth. Wentworth is basically the thug version of Orange is the New Black. It's the same concept. It's a woman's prison. Only difference is they're in Australia. It's a lot more graphic. You could say it's a lot more gruesome. It makes prison life look way more real than what Orange is the New Black does. Dude.
Yeah, I haven't
you
watched
really.
it.
I mean, it's 8 seasons in, and each season is 10 episodes. No,
So
you really should. It's good.
I should start watching.
If have you ever watched Orange is the New Black?
I watched the first season and then I stopped.
Did you like it at all?
I loved it. It was good.
You will like Wentworth. Trust me.
Okay.
You gonna watch Wentworth and be like, Orange is a New Black. It's like some people when they learn how to play bid whist and you try to get them to play spades. It's like spades suck. I don't want. You gonna start watching Wentworth, man? They put watch that shit.
Right,
it's
cool.
a good ass show.
All right, so that's what that is. Cinema Sit Down. Just to recap those: Hubie Halloween, Murder at White House Farms, Nurse Ratched, the Trial of Chicago 7, American Murder, and
Wentworth.
That's what that is gonna be. And moving on to Music Loop. I had to put my man Red on to Omarion's new song. He said that's gonna be in heavy rotation.
Man, I'm about
it's
to
fire.
blast that shit in the car,
fire.
man. I'm telling you. And I don't even
fire.
like him like that, but that song is hard.
It's fire. So my man Somo came out with an album last night called I Had Another Dream. You guys can look that up. Omarion is coming out with another album. He's coming out with an album, I'm not sure when, but his single is called Involved. It's fire. Absolute fire.
It is a tight song. It is.
Brandy came out with a remix with Ty Dolla $ign to No Tomorrow.
Nice.
Armand and Trey came out with a new song called No Change. I don't know how people really feel about Mario, but he came out with an EP called Closer to Mars. I like it. I've been listening to it since it came out on Friday. Party Next Door surprised us with an album called The Party Pack. It sounds like old Party. I can't even lie. It's fire. T.I. came out with Libra. That album is really good as well. It's a really good album. And then my man Benny the Butcher came out with his debut album called Burden of Proof. So when you guys
how is that?
Burden of Proof?
I'm not the biggest fan of his. I've heard
Benny?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not.
That's my guy.
I'm picky when it comes to
Griselda,
rap.
all of them, man. That's my team right there. But yeah, that's that. I'm waiting for
Black Thought dropped something too from the
Black Thought did drop.
I skimmed some of it. I didn't download it yet. I was just going through like the 4 or 5 songs that I skimmed. They were nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and download it.
I didn't listen to it, but I did see it. So yeah, that's what that is. I'm waiting for Eric Bellinger's to come out. That's coming out sometime this month. I think at the end of the month or something like that.
I think he said his was like the 30th or the 31st.
Yeah, something crazy
somewhere
like
around
that.
there.
So yeah, that's that, man. It's a bunch of music that came out. I'll leave that there. I think that's the newest stuff that came out. And with that being said, we just gonna end the show. Send y'all off with a little cheers. You know how we do. Do you want to take a little bit of this?
No,
Just
nigga,
a shot.
No,
bro.
I'm not.
Just a shot.
I'm not
we
doing
about to
that,
be
bro.
Done. We're about to be done. Just a little shot. Just a little shot.
And that's all,
just
you
to
know
send them
what?
off.
That's all it's gonna be. Too.
That's it.
I need some Coke.
Here.
Because I can't.
You
This
need some
shit.
coke?
Yeah, I can't.
You a cokehead?
When it comes to this, yep. It's not going down straight. I'm gonna tell you that.
All right, cool. It ain't even that much.
You're right. It wasn't gonna be either.
You don't drink dark liquor?
Not Hennessy. I can't. I'm telling you, it takes me somewhere I don't need to go.
Oh, cool.
I've already told you if I drunk this straight, we going downtown tonight. Shit is getting started tonight. I tell you
What's
that.
happening downtown?
We gonna find something.
Everything closed.
This shit don't close till 10 o'clock. That shit open down there.
All right, well, with that being said, we're going to send you off for episode 38, Red said this was. Sheesh, it's getting up there, man. We're going to have to do something special for episode 50.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's half a century.
Yeah, we got to get them out.
Yeah, we got to do something.
That would probably be the perfect one for Hop. Episode 50.
Probably.
We should just say episode 50. We're going to make his black ass come out here.
For sure.
And it's going to go
We're going
down.
to get it popping. But
And he
thank
might
you
not
guys.
be friends with us no more when it's done. But we're going to
Thank you guys so much
appreciate
for all your
y'all.
participation.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Trenton's
Like,
Tavern.
subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff that y'all have already been doing. Again, shout out to Janine for her new hoodies.
Shout out to Janine for also spelling my name right on the package. A lot of
Facts.
people forget the 2 D's.
Facts.
Thank you.
She did. So, shout out to her. I appreciate y'all time. This has been another successful episode with Mr. Parks and Red. You know how we do. We're going to send y'all out. We'll see y'all on the next go round, y'all.
I'll let y'all.
We out.
Oh, that is terrible.